Well, here we are. I've been sitting here for about, I don't know, 3 hours playing around with the wiring for the LS 4L80E. So I found out that this C300 does not have a fuse box on the side of the dash like every other Mercedes. This one only has 2 fuse boxes, one in the back, one in the front, which means, oh yeah, let's not forget the radio, okay, doesn't operate with the usual red ignition switch turn on. No, we can't do that. No, Germany, we can't do that. That's got to be a computer network turn on. You know, CAN bus. Yeah, that's what that's got to be. So, there's only 2 fuse boxes, one in the front of the car and one in the trunk of the car. You see that tiny red wire right there? See that? The one that's coming off that box of relays right there? Yeah. See how short it is? Yeah, that's not going to the back of the car. So, I found the only thing I could really find to work, and that's the cigarette lighter power. So we've got torque converter cutoff wired to that TCC. We've got radio wired to that. And then we're going to have ECU wired to that. All the turn-ons are going to go right here. Because either I'm going to have to run a wire all the way back to the car, or I could just run this. Now, don't freak out. None of these wires actually pull amperage. They're just signal wires. So it says, hey everybody, the car's on. Hi radio, you can turn on. Yeah, and I would much rather prefer it that way than going straight to the battery, where if you go straight to the battery, your radio stays on, drains that sucker. And also the torque converter freaks out apparently from what I'm reading in the wiring guide that came with the LS swap harness. That thing's a godsend. It explains every wire, what to do with it. I must not have paid enough attention to it, but hey, you know, like the wife says, what do you expect? Oh man, I'm gonna get back to wiring now.